Alright guys, this is going to be the final video on the notes. It's going to be two tables. Once again, we're going to find the key parts of the functions, the key attributes. So we've got to find the slope, the y-intercept, and the x-intercept. On this table, to find our slope, change in y, this one it's going down 8. Change in x, this one's going up 6. So my slope is going to be negative 8 over 6, which does reduce to negative 4 over 3. Now for our y-intercept, the x has to be 0. One key thing to remember, y-intercept will have a y value, which here is 12. So 0, 12. The x-intercept will have an x value, so the y is 0, and that's going to be 9. So 9, 0. And that's it. Let's look at this other table. Change in y's. Well, this one, it's going up 4, it's going up 4, goes up 4. This one, it goes up 2, goes up 2, goes up 2. So I have a constant rate of change of 4 over 2, which reduces down to just 2. So my slope is just 2. My y-intercept needs a y value, so the x value there is 0. Right there's our y-intercept. So it's at 0, comma, negative 8. Our x-intercept, or also called our 0, our y value is going to be 0. So that's this point. It's going to be at 4, comma, 0. Now if you didn't have the point with 0 on either side, you could on your calculator scroll through and find it in the table form. Alright guys, I hope these notes were helpful. I'll do a quick demo on your assignment, so I'm going to pause right here. Alright, so this is what the assignment looks like. It's really going to be helpful if you can print it out. If you can't print it out, you're just going to have to do your best. So what it is you're going to find the slope, the x-intercept, the y-intercept, and the 0. But we remember the 0 is just going to be the x-intercept, or the value of x at the x-intercept. So if the x-intercept is negative 3, like in this first example, your 0 is also negative 3. So I'm going to look at problem number 3 because it's going to require an extra step. We're going to have to work this out to get to y equals. Now, I gave you a copy of this paper, but if you're working at home, you can just work it out on notebook paper whenever you need to show you. So number 3, it says, graph the following and identify. So our original equation was 3x plus 2y equals 6. We're going to have to change this to y equals. Remember, there's 2 steps. Step 1, move your x. Step 2, divide by y. So to move this 3x, we subtract. And we get 2y equals negative 3x plus 6. Now we're going to divide by the number with y. We get y equals negative 3 over 2x. 6 divided by 2, which is 3. Now we're going to come over here and we're going to graph it. So our y-intercept is at positive 3. We can go ahead and write that in. It's going to be at 0, comma 3. So go here, go to positive 3, 1, 2, 3, and put a dot. Now our slope was negative 3 over 2. So from this point, we're going to go down 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. Down 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. 1, 2, 3 over, 1, 2, 3 over 1, 2. And so on. Once you have all of your points, if you got a ruler or a straight edge, go ahead and connect them and make a straight line. I'm not going to make you put all the points on there, but at least get 3 points. Well, this was in slope-intercept form, so our slope is just this value right here, negative 3 over 2. Now our x-intercept is going to be where the y is 0. Right here it crosses the x-axis. So it's going to cross that positive 1, 2. So it's going to be 2, 0. Now, when we list the 0, we're actually asking for what value of x would make our y 0. So the value of x that makes our y 0 is going to be positive 2. So for the 0, you're just going to write 2. This is what you're going to do on each problem. Okay, so if you need to show your work, you can use this paper or you can work on notebook paper and then graph it, find the slope, the x-intercept, and the y-intercept, and the 0. All right, guys? Good luck on your assignment.